Alright, hello again. First off, you can see I kind of brighten this up a little, colored it in. But as you can see, got a care package. Let's set this up. Let's see here. Let's see. Some of the stuff I threw in here, posters I needed. A leather sale thingy. I'll look through eventually. I think for a place that I got, they really say that at. There you go. Yeah, a really awesome hat. Yesterday, over the New Centerville Farmers and Fishermen's Jubilee. Really awesome place. Some erasers. Big paper, other stuff. But oh, I look. Yeah. A new helicopter, of course. As you can see, it's the infamous SEMA S1, or not S1, it's s800g. Of course, it's opened and out and everything already. Let me just put this up. Way here is bed. Use that box as another landing pad. It's like going with Sharpies. I don't have a red one. I really wanted a red one. But anyway, yeah. So here she is. Now, of course, I'm going to Sharpie up this a little bit. Put red stripes like this one has on this, and then make this red and blue or something like that. Red, white, blue. I don't know. And that. Oh, I forgot that bottle, but let's take all this stuff out. Basically go through what I have here. Alright. So, let's see, we have, now this is of course for on right there. I take that off on all of them. I don't like those. They all they ever do for me is crash the heli and get caught on stuff, and especially with the way they're shaped, they get caught in the carpet real easy. You get a black nose and a set of black rotors. You also get a screwdriver and of course the USB charger and, well, remote, which I will say is fairly small. I'm used to the big, if I see where I said it. I'll use this one then for demo. So you can see right there the differences between that and that. Yeah. I'm sure there's a way, I've opened this up, I'm sure there's a way you can put the electrons from this inside this somehow, or looking at that, you could probably, sorry for me off camera, you could probably cut the grips off of one of these and cement them onto here. Have your own heli or your own remote instead of this little thing. And of course, I'll have to file these down. I do like them really. Actually, I like them better than these sticks here. These sticks you don't really get much. These ones, once I file off the real sharp little things that really get on my nerves, that'll be good. In addition, I got another screwdriver that I brought along. Spring. This is needed for the remote to this guy here because I lost one of the battery springs. So I'll file that down on the edges, make it nice and good electrical contact, and just use that temporarily. And then this I have a job before. I'll show you in another video. Let's see here. Okay, now of course we have, this is one of the new blades I have. I'm just going to line this up against that. And according to that mark, this heli has, or comes with the military style blades. Which would mean, or it's pretty similar to, just a little bit different on the very end, which means that my idea of swapping these out would not work. Great. Okay. So at some point I'll have to probably order up some military blades, or some blades for it or something like that. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Now then, and of course you can take this. There's two little pins. It takes a little bit of figuring out that you're not breaking it. You can just pop that and slide that right off. Which of course, you can see on all of these I've taken, and like that one and the other one around where the light is, I've sharpied it up, but this one would not look good with black, so I used blue. Not the perfect blue, it's, I might swap that whenever I find my other blue Sharpie. That's where you get right inside of it. Of course, these are your servo motors there. I haven't flown it yet. Of course, I've already did a couple of things with it, and still haven't flown it yet. So I think I'll pop a few batteries in here. It is a 4-channel, not the standard 3-channel we're used to. Remote, like I said, and like everybody else has complained about, it is smaller. It's manageable though, I feel. We'll see. Okay, camera just decided to shut off on me. Or stop filming anyway. So I must have been getting too boring or something. You can see the layout of the battery box is completely different. Okay, now then, on you can see you have your green power light there. This is your charge indicator. these are just dummies. Turn left, turn right, forward, backward, up, and throttle up, throttle down, move left, move right. I'm trying to think here. It says SEMA loud and proud on it. It is like, it really feels like you should be holding something more out on these parts here. Like, I should probably find something for a grip for that. It says 3 different frequencies. You have A, you have C. It's only a 2-position switch. Here's your trim all the way over here. So I guess really you have to keep it perfectly still while you're trimming. Whenever you're moving to the left or to the right, it's really hard to keep it nice and completely level. And really, it really wants to go up or down or on the throttle as you're moving it that way. A lot of people really don't like the fact that it's a mode 4, I believe it is, where you have that over here. But personally, I would hate it if it was a mode 2 or mode 1 or whatever the other ones are, because I'm used to throttle up, throttle down, left, right, forward, backward. Now it's throttle up, throttle down, forward, backward, turn left, turn right, left, right. Yeah, it's not, it's just adding something. It's not like it's really, I mean, I can understand if you actually like have the money to pay for something like a quad or something that you need, to be able to get used to just that. But personally, I like that better. And of course, on the forums, people have been complaining, oh, it's mode 4, or it's mode 4, mode 4. But personally, I prefer it that way. It does not have a throttle return spring, thank God. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, whenever you get the one that says black and white, like I did here, you get basically a white helicopter that you can turn black. You only get the white ones of these back here. All you get is a black nose, black blades. You don't get anything on the rear black. Said, of course, if I got another one, I might just take this whole thing off. There's absolutely no point in having this except for decoration. If you want to have that one there, great. It looks good. And there goes the light. Well, I just went like 100 for a second. Something else that's different. Here's your on button, and as you can see, it only has a white LED. It's also where the charge port is, and the charge port on here is right here. Now, of course, I just leave that open, or leave it out. So it's it's not like I'll ever actually use it, but just put it on there. I do not believe it's based off of the S107 at all. It is rather based off of the S110, I believe it is, which is a smaller heli, or at least I think it is anyway. It's I don't have a 110 to compare it to, but the way that the gears are, where you have these really large gears, and the way that this is here on the frame is more like that. Could be wrong, could be S105, but anyway, there's your servos, and that's how they work. Those are swash plates that you can adjust. There are threads on that, you can adjust them, but I wouldn't. You can also, if you're good enough, you can move the rod out here to this hole, and you can probably adjust it, or somebody should sell an aftermarket eventually. But then again, we thought that people were gonna be all over Amazon with carbon fiber frames for the S17. Of course, that would move it even more. Whenever it's all the way one side or the other, it would move this wash plate even more. You look at it, and it just about bottoms out on the connect buckle as is. Let's see, you look at balance bar, you can see a whole bunch of bubbles in it that tell me that they're not producing the balance bar as good as they used to. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a couple other videos with this. But for right now, it's CPD up.